My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my co-host, the Big Skipper. They call him the chiropractor because he has been straightening people out for many, many years.
Get excited. NFL wildcard weekend. College football championship weekend, Steve.
College tournament time. Like I said, we're getting down to conference play as of last night is in full effect, Big Skip.
Yep, all the holiday tournaments are over, as you said.
Correct.
Non-conference play is over.
Get the little shit out the way and let's make some more money.
It counts now. Conference play has begun last night in college basketball. NFL wildcard weekend, championship college football weekend. It doesn't get any better than this. Welcome to 2019, Steve. We're going to make a lot of fucking money.
You're goddamn right. I love you. Woo! I love your excitement. Absolutely. If I didn't tell you before, Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2019, and I tell you what, sports betting's legal in fucking 8 different states now. We've came a long, long way in this podcast.
Yep.
We're approaching number 200. All these new amateur sports bettors out there that don't have any fucking clue what they're doing. People that are still betting with their heart.
Right.
People still betting a team because they went to college there. A lot of people brand new in this game that really need to be careful. And like I said, that's why we do this show. If you're just catching on to the VIP Sports Podcast, it's pretty much a spinoff of our show, Money Talks, on CNBC. I made history with the only sports betting show, not only on the Business Financial Network, but documented at 72.3% to show America that there's a lot more money to be made in sports betting than the stock market.
Any investment for that reason.
Well, it's a trillion.
More money than commodities, more money than the stock market, more money than real estate.
Correct.
More money than precious metals. All you investors out there looking for something to do with your funds in 2019, it's time to diversify. It's time to multiply.
And you better increase that port motherfucking folio.
Woo!
It's time to extend your shit out and get fucking paid.
We are fired up for 2019. It's going to be the biggest year ever at VIP Sports. It's going to be the biggest year ever for legalized sports betting all over the nation,
Yes,
Steve.
it is.
And you need to come along for the ride. Get fired up. We got a great show today, and we're going to make a lot of fucking money this weekend. So get your pen and papers ready and pay attention, because this is going to be an extremely profitable show. We're going to give you a bunch of nuggets, a little bit of free shit, but most importantly, I got a little secret for you later in the show. You're going to want to pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no doubt about it. One thing about us is we have a motto that we can show you better than we can tell you. Isn't that pretty much been our motto, Skip?
A lot of people talk. Put up or shut up.
That's pretty much how we roll, and we'll show you a little bit later on in the show. Like I said, I completely agree. 2019 is going to be a phenomenal year in sports betting. The numbers are already in for the last quarter, and they're fucking insane.
It's insane.
The money that sports betting's bringing in is not only helping the state, the money's going to schools, but it's eliminating the local bookie and the guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows another guy who the millionaire's scared to bet with.
And none of those guys know any shit anyway.
Those guys don't know a fucking
I know
thing
a guy that knows another guy that
But I'm
knows
telling
another
you,
guy.
it's a blessing in disguise now that amateur sports bettors that have a lot of money don't have to be nervous betting with an offshore book or a local. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
All
Skip.
over the country, you're going to be able to walk into a sports parlor, make your wager, and get paid right after the game, just like we do here in Vegas for the last 35 years, you
Absolutely.
and I. Just absolutely getting fucking paid instantly when the game is over, and there's nothing better than that. Like you said, you don't have to wait for money to come from an online sports book. You don't have to wait for the local bookie to decide whether he's going to pay you, if he's even going to pay you.
Correct.
Or he might just skip fucking town with your money.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about this shit anymore. And you made a real good point, Steve, when you talked about the amateur sports bettors. There's going to be more and more amateur sports bettors in 2019 with all
That maybe in history.
Oh, definitely in history.
New signups in 2019.
With all the legalized sports betting popping up all over the country and sports parlors going to be in every neighborhood in the United States, there's going to be more amateur bettors and people wanting to dip their feet into the pool of sports betting. And there's no better place to get information, to get the lingo, to help understand how it works. There's no better place to have a consultant take you by the hand and walk you through it, Steve, so there's no mistakes. Don't go into this on your own trying to experiment, because to guess is cheap, and if you guess wrong, it's extremely expensive. Do not try to tread into this business as an experiment, because it'll destroy you financially.
Amateur sports bettors, listen, our gray for your payday. We can give you 30 years worth of experience and information for someone like you that's just getting started. Don't waste your money. Don't spend millions of dollars finding out the hard fucking way. Pick up your phone, 877-220-6540. We'll show all you amateur sports bettors how to make more money betting sports than you do at your day job.
Amen,
and that you
bro.
can take to the bank.
And by the way, this guy is the most feared sports bettor in the nation, period, bar none. There's a lot of people out there talk a lot of smack, and people talk, and that's okay. You got haters and you got lovers. Bottom line is, featured on CNBC Financial Network, not once, not twice, 11 fucking times as being documented as the most feared sports bettor in the nation. He's the only sports consultant ever to be featured on the Financial Network. Ever.
How about the office that's licensed and bonded with 25 salesmen? And the list goes on and on
Same
and on what separates us.
Same location, 14 years, licensed and bonded in the state of Nevada. We've got multi-millions of dollars behind us. We got a
Did
team.
you hear what he said? State of Nevada. We're actually in Vegas. We actually, next to the hotels, we actually really bet money, and we actually deal with the biggest sports bettors in the world, and I think you might show them a little glimpse of that.
We're going to show them better than we can tell them, Steve.
I mean, how far away is the casino from our office right now?
I could, let's just say I could walk there, and the big skipper don't like to walk anywhere.
So you amateur sports bettors, this sports show is all about guys born and raised in Vegas, a guy that deals with the biggest sports bettors in the world, a guy that knows how to take these bookies down. By the way, we're coming from live and direct from our studio in VIP Sports in Las Vegas. Brand new state-of-the-art studio, beautiful, sponsored by our boys at BetQL.
Absolutely.
Shout out to our boys out there at BetQL. We're going to have a nice 2019 with them as well.
Better believe we are.
If you haven't got with their app, make sure you get with them pretty quick, huh, Skip?
Well, if you're listening to this podcast for the first time and you own a small business or you work at a place and you say, hey, you know what? We should probably advertise on their show. We should sponsor the VIP Sports Podcast. Whether you're a marijuana shop, whether you sell alcohol, least discount liquor, whether you're maybe you're in the escort business here in Las Vegas. I don't know. If there's anything that we can help you sell and let the people know about your product, by all means, get a hold of us. We have opportunity advertising at VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Advertising at VIPSportsLasVegas.com.
Today's show, we got a nice little show for you guys. We're going to do the VIP 5 as we always do. We're going to talk about a little college basketball. NFL wildcard weekend.
Yes.
I think you have something to weigh in on that a little bit later.
I got plenty.
Tied into that money and all sorts of different shit, huh?
I got plenty of things to talk about wildcard weekend.
You know, yeah, exactly. So, more importantly, guys, college football title game.
Championship game Monday night?
Championship game. Is it a game for amateurs or is it a game to make money on?
You want to head to the bar with your friends? You want to eat chicken wings and get hot sauce all over your shirt? You want to have a hot dog and get mustard all over your fucking face?
Or do you want to shove a hot dog up your bookie's ass?
Yeah, and make some, and make some fucking money.
Exactly.
How do you want to handle this?
NBA. Don't forget, NBA's hot as a fucking pistol right now.
Hockey.
Oh, gosh.
How about the hockey
Shout
totals?
out to the Vegas Knights for collecting VIP Sports. 60 fucking thousand. Not a lot, no million. Just 60,000 for shutting out the Los Angeles Kings the other night, Skip.
LA Kings coming in from Denver on New Year's Eve.
You knew they were tired.
Come on, brother.
Poppy, can I get a lighter? You said the exact same thing.
Come on, that was a gold mine. LA Kings coming in from Denver on New Year's Eve, jump a plane, head to Vegas, get here about 1 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Eve. Come on, what is a hockey team going to do in Vegas when they arrive here on New Year's Eve at 1 o'clock in the morning? Oh, they're just going to go to bed? They're going to crawl under the covers and go night-night?
It's going to be hard for a 25-year-old guy in Vegas on New Year's Eve to go ahead and call it a night, guys.
Just so happened to be a New Year's Eve. You land around 12:30, 1 o'clock after you just played up in Denver. won a game in overtime, you're fired the fuck
Get
up.
to your hotel room, get in the phone book, make you a couple phone calls.
That's it.
Have a 2-piece spicy show up, maybe
Perhaps.
a little room service, or maybe let's just go downstairs for 15 minutes to see what's going on.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you. Before you know it,
it's 5:30 in the morning.
you're taking shots out of the Stanley Cup.
You're taking shots from every fucking direction, and now you got to go play the Las Vegas Knights.
You're blowing coke in a girl's ass.
And now you got.
And you got a game. You look up and realize you got a game in an hour and a half.
Hypothetically. And then you got to wake up and go play the Vegas Knights on their ice. Good luck to you on New Year's Day. 2-0. Under winner.
Absolutely.
Under winner.
Under winner. Like I said, you want to start off 2019 the right way, make sure you're dealing with us. There's people sending text messages, emails, phone calls, claiming to be VIP Sports, claiming to be affiliated with us, when in fact they have no idea.
No affiliation whatsoever.
I can't tell you how many people have emailed and called us, and I mean, it's went both ways, told us how great things were and told us what a piece of shit were. They're not even a client of ours.
Exactly.
Somebody acting like they're us. So if you want to make sure it's us, 877-220-6540. If you're looking for a free pick, call us in 2020. We have sports picks for all size, shapes of sports bettors. Whether you're small or tall, crawling or balling, we got something for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you got something for me, too. I already have a chest fucking cold. I got a little sinus issue going on. And now you're lighting up the fucking world-class Kush again.
No.
I'm going to have more breathing problems, Steve.
No, this is actually Sunny D.
Sunny Delight.
Sunny Delight.
Sunny
It's a
Delight.
nice little, yeah.
What is this?
It's a hybrid.
Sativa,
It's a-
Bahiva,
no, no, it's
Maniva,
a hybrid
what is
marijuana.
this?
It's very tasty. It gives you a little energetic.
Right.
Still a little power of that Indo.
Right.
So I got a little bit of indica in there, but the sativa works your mouthpiece. The orange wakes you up, make you vibrant, and just got me feeling fantastic.
All right, well, it's going to have me coughing. It's going to have the bronchitis getting flared up again.
Listen, I won't charge you. It's no charge. Because if for somehow you take a little of that in, buddy,
This
the
is free?
high is free of charge.
This is free.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's not the high I'm worried about. It's the fucking breathing over here.
you
I
should-
got bronchitis. I'm fighting a fucking serious allergies right now. My head's on fucking fire, and you're blowing weed again.
Now you know how I feel with all these free golden nuggets that we've given out over 198 fucking podcasts.
Unbelievable.
And all the free money that we've been making these people. However, the last promotion that we did run, guys, I want to congratulate. Actually, believe it or not, the month of December, we sold more incoming news from promotions than October, September,
Combined.
November. Combined.
Yeah.
3 months combined.
Well, people wanted Christmas money. They needed holiday money.
Yes,
Steve.
they did.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone that called in December. And what we got going on here today, I'm going to get to in just a few minutes. If you miss this promotion, you're out of your mind, because we're going to start 2019 with a bang, as you said.
Yes, we are, and your bookie's going to get banged up, too. If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel, guys. When you click the subscribe button, make sure you choose and hit the bell and choose to receive notifications. That way you get alerts to every video we post, Motivation 101, Skip winning $1 million out in the casinos, whatever the fuck the case is. Maybe Skip or myself making a $50,000 or $100,000 bet, or maybe us showing you like real money rather than these fake computerized generated tickets, because we had to stop even posting our goddamn tickets. People are imitating our tickets and posting them on the internet, which in return gets the casinos mad, which in returns shut our betting accounts down, and you guys just ain't worth it. I mean, our fans are the degenerates that like to ruin it for
It's the world of the internet. The internet creates, it's a great opportunity. The internet's an information highway, but it also invites all the stalkers and all the haters. And that's just part of the business.
Correct.
We're not going to dwell on that in 2019.
The days of, getting your first pussy or whatever, riding on the handlebars of your buddy's bike at 3 miles to your friend's house, those days are gone, right? Just send me a picture of your shit right here to your phone, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember when you had to work at it?
Yeah.
I felt so good. I rode over to my boy's house or whatever. What'd you do? I figured or whatever, man. Look.
Yeah.
Best ride home I've ever had. 3 miles in the freezing fucking cold. Yeah.
So you're on your bicycle, you're carrying your girl around on your handlebars.
Me and my boy are riding to her house where her and her friend is or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'd ride our bikes over there.
Did you say you left there and then smelled your finger?
Yeah, I'd finger and be like, man, what, because your friend didn't believe you. Did you finger it? I swear to God, I did. Look,
And it wasn't weed on your finger?
No, I actually, one time I stuck my finger in my ass just lying to see what he'd say.
Oh, no, you did
I
not.
never did.
You wouldn't do that. That's the fucking freak.
You also listen to the VIP Sports Podcast on all Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Podcasts, or any other major podcast platforms.
And we're really going to stop trying to cough for you.
Yes, we are. Simply just ask Alexa, play the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast.
That's it.
And she'll start spitting them fucking flames. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you want to learn how to be a master closer? You want to turn your mouthpiece from a BB gun to an Uzi overnight? Master Closer 101 coming soon. Shout out to Brad Lee and the Big Skipper.
We're on Twitter. We're on Clitter. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're at VIP Sports LV. You can direct message us with any questions. We'll get back to you. But more importantly, if you want a quicker response and you want to talk directly and you know you're speaking directly to us, again, it's 877-220-6540, and we'll help you out, Shorty, and we'll go beat your book in 2019. Let's get into the VIP 5, Steve. Let's get into this fucking show. The people are waiting. They want to know how to make money. They want to know what's happening this weekend with the NFL wildcard championship college game Monday night. Clemson and Alabama. Go figure. What is this, round 3, round 4, round 7, round 8?
Shit. Let's do the VIP 5, brought to you by our boys, BetQL. Do you want to get an edge in today's billion-dollar sports betting industry? BetQL gives you the powerful data at your fingertips and the only mobile app that puts all the important research you need in one place. With BetQL, you can easily access line movements, public betting trends, historical matchup data, and any other key information all in real time. Calculate returns on your picks, track them throughout the day using BetQL's cutting-edge technology. And best of all, you can download BetQL for free using your Apple or Android device today. Head to BetQL.co to download the only app you need this football season. That's BetQL.co. Made by the creators of RotoQL, the leading daily fantasy lineup optimizer, trusted by DFS players around the world.
Absolutely. The first one on the VIP 5. We said briefly, we talked about this in the beginning of the pod. Currently, there are 8 states that have full legalized sports betting now, Steve. Eight states that are fully legal.
We started this podcast as a whole to make and help the legalization of sports betting in every state because, like I said, we've said what it would do for the state, the taxes. It's something that people are doing anyway. No different than marijuana. Might as well make it legal. Stop making people feel like they're doing something wrong and tax it. Plain and fucking simple.
Let them out of the closet, my friend.
Let them out of the fucking closet. So as of right now, like I said, there's currently 8 states. Number 1, Pennsylvania's back on track now.
Represent Pennsylvania.
Yes, it is. Delaware.
The first state in the union, the Blue Hens.
Delaware, Nevada, as you know, Las Vegas,
Long
Nevada,
time,
Reno.
long time.
New Jersey. I know a guy that knows a guy that made New Jersey legal.
Hey, Joycey Soikles,
Forget
man.
about it.
Hey, forget about it.
Mississippi, M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Don't forget about that.
Yep, this side of the Mississippi.
Goddamn right. Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Get in the fucking car and get to the fucking bar.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I want to use my credit card. What card do you want to use?
Yeah, which card you got, huh?
No, it's a card.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Well, shout out to Denny Ray out there in Arkansas.
Shout out to the Razorbacks, Little Rock in the house. Shout out to Walmart, Arkansas.
And better yet, West Virginia.
The Mountaineers.
Which is allowing everyone from Ohio to come right in and get their bets in as well.
Wheeling, West Virginia. Been to the dog track over there once in my lifetime.
Yeah, goddamn right you have.
Ever been to a dog track?
Absolutely. The Greyhounds used to be very, very big out here in Las Vegas,
Here?
dude. Absolutely.
There was a Greyhound track here?
Absolutely.
Really?
I want to say near the Silver Bowl. My dad used to take me all the fucking time.
No
the Greyhounds.
Shit. I didn't know that.
Yep. Greyhound races were really, really big for a while back here, dude.
Really?
Well, you know when the mob had the shit laid out back here, fucking 50, 60, 40.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a crazy-ass fucking thing,
I was
dog
probably
racing.
like
Dog racing.
5, 6. So, yeah, you're talking about 40 years ago. Anybody that knows is from Vegas, everybody knows about the dog tracks out here.
I'm not a huge fan of the dog racing, man.
No?
Let those dogs run free, man. Let those Greyhounds go.
Absolutely, huh? Anyway.
Fondo used to love the fucking dogs.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Now, I tell you what, couple states that are right on the verge, which is amazing. Washington, city lawmakers in Washington, D.C. have voted to legalize sports betting, making the nation's capital the first U.S. jurisdiction without casinos to authorize sports books.
Yes.
What that means is...
Yeah, it'd be like Puerto Rico becoming legal, or Washington, D.C. obviously isn't technically a state, you know.
But I'm saying...
It's a U.S. jurisdiction.
A sports betting parlor without a casino.
Absolutely. So
yeah.
Washington, D.C., right around the corner.
This state right here... Guys, let me just look in the camera and tell you.
We were just talking about this last night.
When New York, Texas, California,
And
and Florida become legal...
Look out.
No. Just plan on me and Skip being in Forbes magazine. I don't know if we'll be billionaires, but mark my word, it'll be hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Because we help people, we show results, and people love paying for... Listen, have you ever had a problem paying somebody that made you money?
No.
Me neither, bud. No. Yeah, if I got it, you guys can make me $100,000 out there, I'll send you $50,000 all day fucking long. Just give me a call, let me know how.
Yeah, without getting into a big read about New York, it's all a bunch.
I'm talking about
it's all
3
a
hours.
bunch of gibberish.
Watch a game.
Yeah.
That's the difference of the stock market. 9 out of 10 times when you're buying a stock, you don't know the day-to-day operations of the stock. 9 out of 10 times you don't even know where the fucking company is,
right.
let alone who runs it. At least when you're betting sports, you know the 5 players, you know the opposing team, you know the coaches, you know the line, you get to watch it and get paid right after the motherfucking game.
Correct.
Why the fuck would you play the stock market?
I don't know.
Me neither. Like I said, so New York's real close to getting done.
Yeah.
In a recent interview, LeBron James said after his Cavaliers beat the 73 wins Warriors in the NBA Finals a few years ago, that he felt that he was the GOAT.
Well,
Greatest of all time.
Well, I would feel that way too.
Well, I mean, let me ask you this. Do you think James, I mean, let me ask you this. Do you put him ahead of Michael Jordan?
I think him and Jordan are the best. I mean, I'd put fucking Bird and probably Magic right behind him.
Well, you got Kareem, Bill Russell, Magic, Bird, Wilt. Is LeBron ahead of Kobe and Shaq?
Yes.
I agree.
I'm not a huge Shaq
Listen,
fan. I like Shaq.
This is the question for you guys. Is LeBron ahead of Kobe and Shaq? My answer is absolutely.
That's easy. That's not even close.
Well, I don't know, man. Shaq had a legacy. Biggest player, most dominant player in the world. LeBron hasn't had rules made strictly around him like Shaq did. You remember Hack-a-Shaq? Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you come to a sport and they have to change the sport, not only do they have to make the rim stronger, but then they change the sport with a foul in your name. Some pretty deep shit.
What happens if Curry...
But however, LeBron is still above both of them.
What happens if Curry ends up winning like 6 rings? He's already got, what, 3?
Then it is what it is because he's only marketable to a certain extent.
I'm not talking about marketable. Curry's a beast.
Okay, but Curry came from MVP and next year did nothing.
Well, he's a monster. He's got 3 rings. What happens if he ends up with 6 rings?
What happens if your cock grows 4 inches?
Well,
then so be, right? Then
my wife might be happy.
Then you're going to have a happy wife, happy life, right?
We might be hitting some new spots.
Yeah, you motherfucker. You'll get that tear to drop. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. It's all in the stretch, Skip. We've discussed this before. It's all in the stretch.
Oh.
You can get her to drop that tear, she'll never quit calling. A study out of University of California, Irvine, has revealed that the consumption of moderate amounts of, you know what, guys? We're doing a sports show. Do you think anyone gives a fuck about the consumption of alcohol?
Well, you might as well finish it. It's number 3.
Well, go ahead and read it because I ain't got time for it.
Okay. There's a study over there at the University of Cal Irvine, the anteaters over there.
Eat these nuts.
Well, the anteaters have fucked me once or twice against the spread this year already.
Have they? Shout out to Drake for fucking me last night.
Yeah, shout out Irvine. They did a little study over there that said moderate amounts of alcohol and coffee are linked to living a longer life.
How about Crown?
So in
Coke,
respect to that, we should probably do a shot of Crown. Moderate amounts of alcohol and coffee. The testing, it says, links you to living a longer life.
So obviously, I agree with that. You got stresses of the life. Like right now, I'm looking at 3 salesmen sitting around the water cooler, basically jerking each other off.
Yeah.
Look, he's laughing and stuff.
Stu's getting some fresh air.
Yeah, he's laughing. Stu's getting a little fresh air out there.
I see a guy walking to his car right now.
Oh, God, yeah. You got the owner and the fucking GM. You got the 2 main guys.
Well, when we're busy, hey, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
Oh, my God. So anyway, what they're saying is, I think you do sometimes need to drink the fucking alcohol.
Well, anything in
moderation. To deal with this type of shit.
Anything in moderation, Steve, is good. They called the study the 90-plus study. Yeah. They started in 2003 and examined the oldest age group, which were people that were living to be 90 years old. So they studied people that were 90 and over and wanted to know what it is that they did that was making them live longer. And
Jacked off.
And it found out they played with their fucking cock a little bit every day.
And drank?
A little bit longer. Yeah, they drank alcohol and coffee in moderation.
God. Okay, so
Any 95-year-old that's drinking is a friend of mine.
Correct. But listen, moderation in anything is the way to get through life. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think you're a moderate gambler?
No, I'm an excessive gambler. What about you?
Beyond excessive.
Yeah, beyond excessive.
Yeah, excessive for sure. Not in the degenerate mode. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys this a million times. Skip and I are the most composed sports bettors in the world. This is what feeds our family. This is what put our kids through college. This is what bought our multi-million-dollar homes. This is what put us millions of dollars in the fucking bank, period. However, being the most composed sports bettor doesn't mean we're the most composed keno or video poker fucking player.
Well, that's for fun.
See, let me get to my point. We make money taking sports dead serious, making millions. Our hobby is playing the machines and fucking off.
Absolutely.
I never play machines with money that I don't have or my last or anything like that.
Well, why would you?
Because in gambling, if you're gambling because you need it, you'll never fucking win.
Oh, that's for fucking sure. And shout out to the guy that had me living in an apartment, because I had some blinds behind me in my last video. Dude, I live in Seven Hills, bro. You ever want to stop by?
Well, you ever want to
stop?
much.
If you ever want to stop by, if you can get by the gate, I mean, I'll be glad to have you in and mix you up a drink.
Skips in Seven Hills. And
I don't live in an apartment, bro.
Hey, listen.
Snap out of it.
And
that's nothing against people that do live in apartments.
I know,
okay?
but don't embarrass yourself. If you're going to try to insult somebody,
snap out of it, homie.
Don't insult somebody that you know's made millions of fucking dollars on television and been documented.
Come on, dude.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Yeah,
it's wasted time. But if you don't want to go to see him at Seven Hills, I got 7 inches of dick you can eat as well. I welcome a hater all day fucking long. I like to slap the fuck out of him. But all our fans out there that have supported us from day one, and guys that have our back, and guys that appreciate master closers, mixing it with a product that actually gets results, that equals millions of fucking dollars.
If you're going to talk shit and say Skip lives in an apartment, I mean, you sound like a jackass, dude.
Anyway, college basketball. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
Brought to you by...
Oh, no, hold on a second. One thing about that study I do want to review.
Go ahead.
Okay, because this is important to me. The study found out, among other things, people who drank moderate amounts of alcohol and coffee live longer than those who abstained. Now, here's the best part of the study. People who were overweight, Steve, in their 70s ended up living longer than people who were normal or underweight. So listen, guys.
You got alcohol going for you.
Hit the alcohol.
You're excessive.
Hit the pizza.
Dude, you're living to 120.
Hit the pizza.
You're 120 all day.
Hit the fucking double cheeseburgers, extra cheese.
If you go off these stats, you're living to at least 111.
Eat all the fucking red meat. Eat all the pot roast and mashed potatoes and gravy you can get.
Yep.
And make sure you are a fat ass by the time you get to 70, and you'll live longer than your friends that are walking the treadmill every day. Okay, fair enough?
Hey, take it from it's not us. Men lie, women lie. I guess numbers don't, right?
I just had to spit that out there. This ain't me talking. I mean, that's UC Irvine. They get paid a lot of money to do these studies.
Yes, they do.
Just like we get paid a lot of money to find these people winners, Steve.
If you missed out on all the winnings from the first half of football season, shame on you. The good news is that Skip not only doesn't read ads, but I read all of them.
Right.
It's not too late, ladies and gentlemen, and there's still billions of dollars out there for all of us to share. So if you're ready to get in the game, let me hook you up with my friends at paperhead.com. Get access to the best player management software in the industry with the know-how you need to hit the ground running from now until Super Bowl. And today I've got good news. Paperhead is extending their offer of $3 per head for their Prime package, plus 1 month of free access to True Live Wagering, which, is an offer exclusive to the fans of the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast.
Why wouldn't you try it?
If you've been working together with Paperhead for a long time now, like we have, I love their product, and it's time for you guys to experience sports betting as your own fucking mogul. Give them a call, 888-978-0288, and they'll hook you up with a free demo. That's 888-978-0288. And don't forget to tell them Steve Stevens and the Big Skipper sent you. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Let's rip through some schools real quick in college basketball.
Grab your pen and a piece of paper, guys. These are college basketball games that are covering against the spread.
Oh, shit. Hold on a second. No better time than the present.
What we got? Are we going to go ahead and show these guys? Ladies and gentlemen, he needs no introduction. Skipper and I take pride in being the #1 sports consultant firm in the world. We actually have an office in Las Vegas with 30 salesmen. It separates us from everybody else. We actually make the biggest sports bets in the world. I'm one of the biggest sports bettors in the business, and we work with the biggest clients in the fucking business. Now, I'm blessed enough to where I make my guys so much fucking money, and I pay for so much information that guys like Skip and guys around me have become millionaires, and they're able to bet 5 and 6 figures a fucking game. So, guys, what we'd like to show you in the new year, we don't do this very often, but every now and then, we got to show you how big our dick is, because remember, this is an industry of facade and a lot of fake motherfuckers out there. People open up an Instagram, buy fake followers, fake viewers, and you think they're fucking superstars. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're not. What separates from everybody else is we're the real deal. So at this time, I'm going to give the floor to Skip, because fuck putting out a ticket or fuck telling you who we're going to bet on. Skip, why don't you show them and tell them who the fuck we're going to bet on, and give them an opportunity to be on the game that we're betting $100,000 on. Tell these motherfuckers what you wanted to say, Skip.
This is my Sal Ferragamo little bag here, Steve, from Italy. Normally, what came in these were my $400.
That's usually what Kelly keeps her dildos in, because we got to hide them from the kids.
Well, no, my $400 pair of shoes that I wore out for New Year's Eve.
Oh, did you? How'd your feet feel?
Well, they felt fucking wonderful.
Okay.
The Sal Ferragamo, shout out to Sal Ferragamo shoes. It just so happens that the shoes are not in there anymore, Steve.
Hey, my guy out there that said something about his blind in his apartment or whatever, his Seven Hills house. I don't know. What are we going to do, Skip?
Let me see what's in there.
You're pausing a little too much, and we're losing the people.
Well, I'm just waiting for you to stop talking.
Well, you're pausing.
I'm not pausing.
I'm just picking up your dead air.
Oh, my God.
Now, is that, hold on.
Oh, my God.
Is that fake money? Or,
that's fake.
I mean, that's fake money, guys. You don't open the wraps.
I'll not
just flip them open so they know it's real.
I'm not opening anything.
Yeah, there's not ones, there's not 20s. Skip, could you go through those like that real quick to let them know that?
One brick.
We call those 10 wraps around here.
2 bricks.
1 brick.
3 bricks.
3 brick, 4.
4 bricks.
4 brick, 5 brick.
5 bricks.
She's a whore.
6 bricks, Steve.
So, guys, I don't know how many people do their podcasts and put their money where their mouth is, but I'm going to turn the floor over to Skip right now. One of my guys who's also betting $60,000 on a game that I'm betting $110,000 on. Skip, the floor is yours. Show these motherfuckers what time it is.
There's 6 bricks here, people. 60,000 large. It's going on 1 game this Saturday in college basketball.
Woo!
1 game, 6 bricks.
You got me drinking Crown, homeboy.
$60,000 on 1 game this Saturday in college basketball. Serious players only. You want that game? 877-220-6540. You'll get that game for $200. In addition, you'll get the wild card weekend in the NFL. We'll tell you what we're doing in the NFL this weekend absolutely free.
Skip.
877-220-6540. Call me this Friday. Don't call me Saturday. Don't call me Sunday. Call me this Friday. $60,000 on a college basketball game to start the conference play, first weekend of conference play. $60,000, 1 college basketball game. Get that game for just $200. Bet it for whatever you want to win. Could be 10 grand, could be 20 grand, could be 30 grand, could be 40 grand. Maybe you want to go 100 grand. Don't miss this fucking game. You'll get that game, and you'll get our plays for the NFL wildcard weekend included for free as a little bonus for you. Give me a call, 877-220-6540. Serious inquiries only. Let's start out 2019 with a couple of bricks for you.
Motherfuckers, we wipe our ass with $100 bills. I stopped flossing because people were getting upset. I stopped putting tickets because people were stealing them. I mean, it got to the point where the FBI and fucking people got involved. However, for 2019, we have to set the tone. And as an owner of the #1 and the biggest sports consultant firm with my partner here, makes me feel blessed that I got, my partner, salesmen, guys in the office betting $50, $60, $100,000 a game.
1 game.
Makes me feel pretty good of my business, because that means my guys are making a bunch of fucking money. And if my guys are making a bunch of money, that means you're making a bunch of fucking money, because we don't get paid unless you do, plain and simple. And speaking of getting paid, Skip, let's tell these people who's covering the spread right now in college fucking basketball.
We're going to go over this real quick. We're going to take a quick break. Okay, you want to do it right now before the break?
Yeah, fuck the break.
All right, just for the numbers, these are trends, okay?
Grab your pen, guys.
Strictly trends. These are teams that are covering in the non-conference play so far this college basketball season. Samford with an M, not Stanford, the Samford Bulldogs in the Southern Conference.
We've said it for 8 podcasts.
We've mentioned them before, and they just continue to cover. They're 12-2 against the spread. Another team we've talked about over and over again, East Tennessee State. They're 11-2 against the spread. Guess what? These two teams play each other tonight to kick off the Southern Conference play. How about that? Samford and East Tennessee State, something's going to have to give.
Someone's going to have 3 losses after tonight.
Samford 12-2 against the spread. East Tennessee 11-2. In the Colonial Athletic League, the Hofstra Pride. We've talked about Hofstra.
Yes, we have.
They just keep covering. 12-2 against the spread. Hofstra in the Colonial. In the SEC Conference, Ole Miss, the Rebels. They're 11-1 against the spread. 11-1. If you bet them all 12 times, you've cashed 11 times. Pay attention, folks. These are trends. These are real hot trends against the spread.
Speaking of cashing 11 times, Oklahoma over there in the Big 12, 11-1.
Same thing, 11-1.
Oklahoma Sooners, and you better bet them sooner than later is all I can fucking tell you.
Yeah, because they were real good in non-conference play. Now that the Big 12 conference has started,
Yeah.
Lon Kruger, be careful.
Yeah, that's a fucking fact. What about the Horizon League, Skipper? What's going on over there?
Horizon League, Detroit Mercy, the Titans, Detroit Mercy, 11-3 against the spread this year. Bet you didn't know that.
No, I'll tell you something that I guarantee you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, is the big fucking South. Don't tell me that you guys have been betting Longwood all fucking year long, because if you have, I got Longwood for your fucking mouth, okay? Longwood fucking Lancers, ladies and gentlemen.
The Longwood Lancers
are running the fucking South. Big South, Longwood Lancers, 10-2, ladies and gentlemen. How many people you think have had the Longwood Lancers on their ticket?
Not many. However, if you did all 12 times, you cashed 10.
Yeah, it's a fucking fact. What about the Big Ten?
Well, here's a team that fucked us right in the ass last night.
Oh, Missouri Valley Drake.
The Drake Bulldogs were 10-2 against the spread.
Yep.
Way to come up a little lame last night.
Went into overtime. Yeah, guys, we admit it. Listen, losing is part of the business. Anybody that says they don't lose, make sure you tie your laces as tight as you can and run as fast as you can the other way from that motherfucker, because losing is part of this fucking business.
It did make the game go over in double overtime.
Yes.
Double overtime, the Drake Bulldogs, 10-2 against the spread. They took it up the ass against the Evansville Aces last night, however.
Yeah, it's correct. Sorry, Tony. Like I said, man, I know we had a lot of fucking money on that bad
The
boy.
Big Ten you mentioned.
Yeah, that's correct. Nebraska.
Yeah, 10-2.
Cornhuskers. You want to stick a corn on the cob right up your book's ass? You better be looking to bet Nebraska in the Big Ten. The Cornhuskers, 10-2 against the spread. A team that really is comfortable with their team right now. They're just beating the shit out of people and covering left and right.
In the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers.
Ooh,
the Pitt Panthers. 10-2 against the spread for Pitt. In the WAC out here on the West Coast, the Seattle Redhawks, 8 straight wins against the spread.
Now, nobody has the Redhawks on there.
8 straight wins against the spread.
Guys, Seattle in the Western Athletic Conference. Write that down. So, once again, as the Skip said, a lot of money to be made with the fucking trends. Once again, Ole Miss 11-1, Oklahoma 11-1, Hofstra 12-2, East Tennessee 11-3, 12-2 Samford. Teams that are bottom line getting the fucking money. Even though Drake didn't cover last night, they're still phenomenal against the spread. I like them as well. If you had one team to ride throughout the entire year that's paid us so far, I'm sticking with Samford. How about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of that came from Samford.
$60,000 on one game Saturday. Give me a call, $200. I'll tell you what it is, and I'll also tell you what we like in the wild card weekend this weekend in the NFL as a bonus.
Why? Because we can show you.
As a bonus.
Well, what if they're just tuning in? They don't know what's in the bag.
There's a lot of money in there.
Okay.
Let's take a break. Come on back, and we'll go over some golden nuggets.
And we'll open that bag up a little bit more?
Maybe.
Can I have a couple dollars out of that?
No.
Come on, just my guy's on the way. I need 300 for an ounce.
You got your own.
like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Stevens, a.k.a. Steve Steve-Aroni, a.k.a. El Scorcho, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, a.k.a. get the girl, grab the money, and run. Oh, and by the way, I have a co-host here with me as well, Big Skipper. What's going on?
Well, the second half of the show is brought to you by betonline.ag. It's one of the web's most popular betting destinations. There's no better time than now to get in on the action, guys. College football championship game Monday night. The NFL playoff chase this weekend. NBA, college basketball is just getting started. And, it really is the most wonderful time of the year. I know the holidays are over. I know it sounds redundant, but it really is the most wonderful time of the year. BetOnline.ag, their management team, guys, been together since 1991. That's 27 years. That's a long time.
You can add.
BetOnline.ag offers wagering on nearly every sport and every event possible. Anything you can think of, they're taking action. Once you're in on the action, you'll see firsthand why BetOnline.ag has an A+ rating. They put out the earliest opening lines in the business, and they have the best live betting software in the industry. Most importantly, they got fast payouts, guys.
Oh, I bet.
Fast payouts, BetOnline.ag. Sign up for a new account. Use the promo code Steve, get a 50% bonus when you put that promo code in on your first deposit up to $1,000. So if you put $1,000 in and you put the promo code Steve in there at betonline.ag, you'll get a $500 bonus money. That's promotional code Steve. Open up a new account today, betonline.ag. Because you can.
Goddamn right you can. Wildcard weekend, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you've been waiting on. This is a sports show. I'm excited. Saturday and Sunday, NFL playoffs. This is the most wonderful time of the year, as we've discussed before. It's the time where grandma, grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, the valet parker, the waiter at the restaurant, everybody is betting football right now.
Well, I made a little wager with my son with Right Side.
Okay.
About 2.5 months ago.
That
the Eagles would not win the division for $100, and for another $100 that they wouldn't make the postseason. However, they did not win the division, just as I told them Dallas would win the division.
Chicago Bears will probably beat the fuck out of them.
Sure enough, the Eagles snuck in there and got the last wild card spot, so he won that 100. So he broke even, and the Eagles are in the playoffs, coming back after their title. They are the reigning champs, as we all know. Fly, Eagles, fly. Nick Foles, you're a fucking beast. Let's go over this game. Sunday, the NBC wildcard game.
Phillies +6, Chicago 41 total.
Right.
Chicago's the favorite in this game, -6, as well as they should be.
Game
I see
opened
Chicago pounding these sorry motherfuckers.
Game opened at 5.5 or 6.
Nick Foles is banged up. I don't know what's banged up more, the prostitutes from the rodeo or his ribs after the last couple games, because they're both back in blue.
You're not lying.
They both need ice packs, if you know what I mean.
Yes, they do.
Eagles will need a healthy Nick Foles to overcome Khalil Mack and the rest of the stout Bears defense at Soldier Field.
They are pretty stout.
Chicago finished the 2018 campaign first in the league in points allowed, 17.7. Third in yards allowed, 4,795, and third in sacks, 50.
That's pretty good. The Bears.
Pretty good? That's real fucking good.
The Bears have given up 22 points or less in 7 of their last 8 home games. So in other words, in their 8 home games this year, Steve, 7 out of 8, they've given up 22 points or less.
How about this? Speaking of that, Chicago's also in the last 8 games, 7-1 against the spread at home this year.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Last 8 games at home, they're 7-1. So they're phenomenal at home. Don't forget that. Write that down and put a circle around it. 7-1 at home in their last 8 games. That's hard to look over, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, as far as the total goes, the Bears have 4 overs and 4 unders at home. The Eagles, on the other hand, 4-4 straight up and against the spread on the road. So the Eagles are a 50-50 team straight up and against the spread in their 8 road games this year.
They were less than a 50-50 team.
No, they were 50-50 against the spread and straight up on the road this year.
Philly's also 10-5 against the spread under Coach Peterson when coming off back-to-back straight-up victories.
Yeah.
So, I don't fucking know. And the Eagles are 9-2, both straight up and against the spread under this coach when coming off a back-to-back against the spread victory. So, coming off wins, it seems like they get the fucking job done.
When they're rolling, they're rolling.
Have they rolled this year, Skip?
No, they haven't. They've been
At
very.
least you're honest, because you bet your son they wouldn't make the playoffs.
They've been very injured. Their secondary's decimated. And I've told you over and over again this season they're missing Frank Reich.
That's the offensive coordinator.
The offensive coordinator.
To your credit, I truly, you said that in the beginning of the season. I truly believe that was the main ingredient.
The offense just never really clicked like it should have, like it did last year.
Well, the Colts clicked a few games because of him.
Yeah, well, he's over there. The Colts are red hot right now. Yeah. Red hot.
So.
What a team, man. Started out 1-5, finished 9-1 their last 10.
So here's
Colts are a little dangerous right now.
Correct. Well, right now we need to talk about Philly and Chicago. What do you see in this game, Skip?
I'm not giving it away. I mean, what do
no
I
one's
see?
asking you to give it away. Give it a breakdown. It's the playoffs.
We just did. We gave them a serious breakdown. We told them that the Bears have given up 22.
So obviously Foles has to be a little bit healthy in this fucking game.
The Bears are hard to score on at home, giving up less than 22 points.
So they're going to have to score.
7 out of 8 games at home.
Can Philly score?
The Bears are 7-1 against the spread at home this year. Eagles are just a 50-50 team on the road this year.
Chicago all day long.
On paper, it leans towards Chicago winning the game and covering the 6 on paper. But be careful. To guess is cheap. If you guess wrong, it's expensive. We're just telling you that on the trend side of things, looks like Bears should win and cover the game.
Let's move on. Also, Saturday evening, ladies and gentlemen, you got a marquee matchup. Seattle +2 at Dallas with a 42.5 total. Everybody thinks Seattle's going to come in and pound them out. Do I agree? I don't know. Do I like Seattle at home against the spread? Yeah. On the road? I don't know. What do you think about this game?
Well,
Skip?
the game opened Dallas -3, and it is down to 2 or 2.5 now. The total in this game, Steve, opened at 41, up to 42.5 or 43. Right. So it looks like the early money, according to the line movement, has come in on Seattle and the over, the early money so far. And we can tell them why.
Well, yeah. Well, Seattle closed out the regular season by going 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games.
Correct.
To go along with a 4-2 against the spread, with a push in there that could have went either way. So Dallas, on the other hand, 6-1-1 against the spread in their final 8 regular season games.
Okay, so
Dallas was a lot hotter towards the end, but Seattle's stronger. So I don't know.
Both teams winning and covering towards the end of the season.
Seems like Jerry Jones is spending a couple dollars to make sure they win. I don't know. You see that or no?
Well, listen, they definitely play pretty good at home. Dallas is 7-1 straight up, 5-2-1 against the spread at home this year.
You'd agree their last win was ugly as fuck. They got the 2-point conversion. They shouldn't even have scored, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, the game didn't matter.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it didn't matter. They were playing their heart out. Is Dallas a good team? Does it reflect this 6-1 against the spread record?
The only thing that matters is covering the spread.
Correct.
Right? We have a little saying in this business.
Hold on, Skip.
You don't have to stay ahead. You need to beat the spread.
To get ahead.
Right.
My point is
shout out to my man Gray over there in Flagstaff.
And yes, that does mean something throughout the year, covering the fucking spread. Dallas is 6-1. When it comes down to playoffs, it's just about winning.
No doubt about it.
So my point is Dallas that team that can win? Are they just a team that made it through and covered the spread?
Well, I'm going to give the quarterback experience, the coaching experience, and the postseason experience to Seattle in this game.
Dak is just as good as fucking Wilson.
Come on,
fuck out of here.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, just because? Well, yeah. No, I'm not.
I can't even believe you just said that.
I'll say it again. I like Dak. I think he's just as good.
Wow. Okay, that's a bold statement.
As Russell Wilson.
I'm saying experience.
If he wasn't fucking Sierra, I might like him a little bit more.
I'm saying experience.
He's corny as fuck.
I'm checking off Seattle with experience in the postseason. Seattle's been to the postseason.
No doubt.
6 out of the last 7 years.
No-brainer.
6 out of the last 7 years they've been there.
Uh-huh.
I'm giving the coaching.
How many times they won out of that 6
I'm
out of
giving
7?
the coaching edge to Seattle.
Jimmy Spats?
Jimmy Spats, right.
Shout out to my boy Jimmy Spats. Looks just like the head coach of Seattle.
I'm giving the coaching edge to Seattle. I'm giving the quarterback edge to Seattle. And I'm also giving the experience, the fact they've been in the postseason 6 out of the last 7 years to Seattle. So Dallas has their work cut out for them in this game. They are 7-1 straight up at home this year, like I mentioned. On those 8 games at home, Dallas has covered 5 of them. Only didn't cover twice. There was one push in there. Let's get to the total on this game. Why do you think the total?
What road team gets it done? Philly or Seattle?
I'm not giving away any.
I'll tell you, Seattle.
If I had to put my money on either one of them to win outright on the road, Seattle.
Correct.
Seattle, of course.
What road team
Yeah.
has a better chance of winning on the road?
Seattle over Philly? Yeah, no
Agreed.
doubt. Okay.
Agreed.
Seattle on the road, on the other hand, is only 4-4 straight up this year.
Yeah, they're a home team against the spread. I told you that.
Seattle on the road is only a 50-50 team, just like the Eagles. They're 4-4 straight up on the road this year. They've covered 4. They've not covered 3, and they've pushed that 1 on the road. So let's talk about the total real quick in this game, Steve.
Let's do it.
Seattle 7-1 to the 7-1 to the over their last 8 games on the road,
Yep.
and 3-0 to the over their last 3 road games. Okay, 7-1 to the over their last 8 games, and 3-0 to the over their last 3 road games.
Brings me back to my point. In games like this in the playoffs, America's always looking to bet a side. Don't you agree there's more money in the totals?
There may be some money on the over in this game. And the line if you heard me in the beginning, the line in this game opened at 41, folks. It's up to 43, okay? The line has already gone up 2 points. Dallas at home, 5 out of their 8 games at home this year have been over. And 4 out of 6 times they've been favored at home this year, the games have gone over. Huge trend in this game to the over, which is why the line went from 41 to 43. People that do their homework probably know that.
Correct.
And if you didn't do your homework, we just fucking did it for you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Let me just give you some.
Again.
Again, yeah. That's another golden nugget. No big deal. We do it for you. Whole reason why we do the podcast is for amateur sports bettors, teach you guys how to bet the right way.
Now, if you want to know where the 60 grand is going this weekend,
But can you pull that out? What if people just tuned in? They
That's
might
what
not know
she
what's in
said.
it. While you're pulling that out.
that's what she said. Can you pull that out
pull
again,
that shit
Skipper?
out. Here's some trends, guys. Seattle, 25-6 against the spread in their last 35 games at night.
Who cares?
The total has gone over in 5 of the Cowboys' last 7 games at home. The total has gone over in 7 of the Seahawks' last 8 games.
Yep, that's what I said.
The game has went over when Russell fucked his girl Sierra doggy style with 2 fingers in her ass on Fridays. So, guys, there's a lot of different stipulations that you have here. Oh, so can you brush through those and make sure there's no ones in between any of those stacks?
There's no ones in here, Steve.
Well, I'm just saying, you got a lot of haters out there.
There's 100s in here.
Well, so we're going to, rather than tell you guys,
60,000, bro.
rather than show you the ticket,
I got no reason to lie to you. Skipper's as straight as a fucking arrow.
anyway, what were you going to tell him? The 60,000 on
Yeah.
who
You want to see 6 turn into 12? Don't blink.
a rollover situation, 60 to 120 to 240. 2 winners, 60 to 240,
That's
Shorty.
it.
Are you ready?
This 60 is going to turn into $250,000 this weekend.
And we're going to show it to you rather than fucking tell you.
Are you listening to me?
Not with fake offshore
Are you listening to
pictures
me?
right at the sports book in Las Vegas. Tell them, Skip.
This 60,000 will turn into 240 this weekend. 60 into 120, 120 into 240.
And then we'll take your
with
Shorty.
with 2 solid wins. You want to know where this 60's going? It's going on a college basketball game this Saturday, an opening weekend of conference play in college hoops.
So big here you can eat a banana sideways, my friend.
877-220-6540, and I'll tell you where the 60 grand's going this Saturday. Call me Friday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. West Coast time, and I'll tell you where it's going. For a $200 bill, I'll tell you where this money's going. If you don't follow it, you're insane. And in addition, I'll tell you where you should put your money in the NFL wildcard games this weekend, just as a bonus, because I'm a nice fucking guy. Give me a call. Start out 2019 the fucking right way. Don't be a moron. Go get your fucking money and follow this 60,000 right to the winner's circle, my friend.
Do you guys want to ball? Do you want to be like the VIP employees? Do you want to be like the owners and partners over here in the firm making millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars? Our smallest guy in our room makes 6 figures. The biggest guy makes 7. Do you want to take this shit serious and attack these sports books and really, really enjoy the perks of life? You deserve a second income, and I want to help you fucking get it. You can only lead a horse through water. They say you can't make the horse walk through the water. I'll drag you through that motherfucking water. I'll make sure you get to the other side. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Let's talk about the Chargers-Ravens this Sunday, Steve.
I figured you'd want to talk about the Chargers. You and I have a bet. You said that the Chargers
We got
will make
$2,500.
it further than the Patriots.
That's correct.
This season, and I stand by my bet 110%.
Well, you should. I mean, I got to win this week, and you got to buy. I mean,
buy these nuts. You made the bet.
I know.
You were very passionate about it, too.
I know.
Okay.
I know what I did.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
2019, you don't win like you did last year.
Okay. All right.
With me on the podcast.
Okay, the
you took me
Ravens-
for about 20 grand
Ravens at
on
home.
the podcast last year.
Ravens at home, minus 2.5. Total 41.5 on this game.
Don't like them.
Okay. The Ravens defense, 4th in the NFL
Yep.
against the run.
Yeah.
Only gave up 1,327 yards this year on the ground.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking good. Ravens defense, 4th in the NFL against the run. That's not going to help them with Phillip Rivers behind
Well,
center.
let me ask you, will this help?
They're
The Ravens quarterback, go ahead.
They're 5th against the pass.
Yes, they are. Let me ask you if this will help the Ravens a little bit. Lamar Jackson, their quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
he's fumbled the ball every start this season.
Nah, that's not
That
good.
should help you a little bit against
That's
them,
not,
huh?
that's not good.
Yeah, and he's tied for the league's lead with 12 on the year.
Yeah, that's
12
not-
fumbles on the year.
That's not good.
Yeah, so he's fumbling balls like there ain't no tomorrow.
You're not lying. Once again, you want to talk about this game? I give the coaching edge to Baltimore. Harbaugh, 10-5 straight up, and 11-4 against the spread, Steve, in the postseason. That's pretty strong.
Chargers had a league best at 7-1 against the spread on the road. I don't know.
That's true. The Chargers are 7-1 against the spread in their 8 road games this season.
They're fucking beasts.
7-1.
Strongest team in the league on the road.
Extremely strong season on the road. Now, remember what I always say, Steve.
Can't win on the road. You can't win championships.
That's correct.
We've said
I'll take a team that wins and covers on the road all fucking day long.
Exactly.
If you can't win on the road, you can't win a fucking championship. Chargers extremely strong on the road this year, 7-1 against the spread on the road. Harbaugh, like I said, 10-5 straight up and 11-4 against the spread in the postseason. However, out of Harbaugh's 15 games in the playoffs, Steve, only twice did they play games at home. Now, there's a stat for you. Out of the 15 playoff games that Harbaugh's coached, only two of those were actually in Baltimore. Okay? Baltimore, just 3-5.
You have to be there. 2.
Baltimore, just 3-5 against the spread at home this year. Just
Yeah.
3-5. They only covered 3 times out of 8 games at home this year.
Chargers, Baltimore, do you play the side or the total in this game?
Inquiring minds want to know. Give me a call.
Okay.
It may be part of this little package for $200 this weekend.
Well, you never know. Bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, Chargers, Baltimore is a team that you don't want to bet big money on. They're also a team that can fuck you up if you bet against them. So it's not a game to bet big money. I'd be looking at the total in that particular game.
Coaching edge to Baltimore, quarterback edge to the Chargers.
College football title game brought to you by mybookie.ag. We all know that watching sports is fun, but it's a hell of a lot more entertaining when you got action on the games. You heard me talking about mybookie.ag for weeks now, and it's one of the only bets that you'll be happy with all year long. Get your action in on this weekend's marquee matchups in pro and college football. Celebrate the start of college basketball and cash in on NBA and NHL regular seasons with mybookie.ag. Created by online gaming pioneers in 2012, MyBookie vows to improve the sports betting experience where so many brands have failed, year in and year out. MyBookie.ag has delivered on its promise of excellent customer service and fast and easy payouts, with inline game betting and the most rewarding player perks in the business. MyBookie is the place to put yourself in action, and backed by popular demand, MyBookie.ag is offering a 50% deposit bonus on all new accounts to jumpstart your bankroll. Log on to mybookie.ag today and use the promotional code Las Vegas, all one word, to collect on the industry's biggest bonus incentives, and make sure to follow Bet MyBookie on Twitter and Instagram to get the latest odds and props as they're posted. Whether you're an expert as a rookie, you should be betting at mybookie.ag, and remember, who you're betting on is just as important as who you're betting with. Clemson, number 2. Alabama, number 1. No fucking surprise.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Can we skip that whole section? Because every sports fucking show in the world is talking about Alabama and Clemson. Everybody's got their fucking opinion on
Yeah.
it. Can we skip that, go right to the NBA if you don't
Sure,
fuck?
let me just go ahead and give them a free nugget. Bama pounds them. Bama -6. Guys.
Right in the ass.
Yeah, pounds them. Yeah, we can move on if that's what you want to
Let's
do.
go,
You're my
Dan.
boy.
Let's go over some NBA and get the fuck out of here. I got some shit to do, Steve.
Well, I think everybody does. So you want to do
I got
a little,
some money to get in.
Yeah,
you
you
know
wanna
what I'm
get it-
saying?
you wanna get a li-
I got a bet to get the fuck in.
some big fucking money to get. You want to do a little against the spread, or what are we going to do? Let's go get this fucking paper.
NBA, the Houston Rockets behind James Harden and his 4 straight 40-point games. There's a piece for you.
Rockets 9-1 in their last 11 games. They're on fire. Harden's on fire. The whole fucking town is on fire.
Houston-
Shout out to Jay Prince, Jazz Prince, Jay Prince Jr., and the whole Houston family.
They are absolutely on fire. Houston Rockets 9-1-1 against the spread. Their last 11 games. James Harden is a fucking beast. 4 straight 40-point games. The kid's on fire. The Dallas Mavericks.
The
Behi-
rookie standout, Luka Doncic.
Luka.
Luka Doncic. The Mavs are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games. Shout out to Mark Cuban.
Well, we told people about it. When they're at home, they're fucking beasts.
Period. Like I said, when they're at home with their wives and doing their thing, they're excited.
When Mark Cuban's sitting right behind the fucking players,
They're on their best behavior.
They're 14-6 against the spread at home, guys.
When he's in the box, they're fucked.
Right.
As we mentioned 3 weeks ago, Dallas is great at home, 14-6 against the spread
We told you 3 weeks ago.
in Dallas. Indiana Pacers, guys, 9-3 against the spread in their last
Quietly.
12 games.
9-3.
A quiet 9-3. Indiana is on fire, hot as a pistol. Make sure you look for them on your ticket.
How
as well.
many times did we tell them to take Sacramento on the road over? How many times did we tell them that?
11 podcasts to be exact.
I mean, we've been telling you that for the last fucking 3-4 weeks.
no, 11 podcasts. We've been mentioning Sacramento.
To the
Kings
over on the road to Sacramento Kings.
Well, guess what? They're 16-3 to the over on the road
God.
this season.
Oh,
Skip.
my God. Poppy,
Yeah.
did you hear that?
16
Wake up, Poppy.
3, Pop.
Are you getting any of that money, Poppy?
Sacramento Kings 9-2 to the over in their last 11 games.
Wow.
Overall.
When the Kings are on the road, they play no defense and they score a lot. Sacktown, the Kings, over on the road, 16-3, over their last 19 road games.
Let's get back to business. Pull that envelope back out. I want to make the
more.
deal a
I
little bit
can't pull
sweeter.
it out no
Just
more.
put it in front of you one more time and read the
No
promotion.
more sweet.
Here's what going. Yeah, we have to.
Steve, please.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to fuck it up. Here's his deal. His promotion is, I'm betting 6 figures on a game. He's also betting $60,000 on the game as well.
College basketball game this Saturday. Call Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. $200, you'll get that fucking game.
What I'm going to do to add to it, ladies and gentlemen, it's a game that's going to have 7 figures on it. To the first 5 callers, you heard what I said, the first 5 callers gets the promotion absolutely free.
What?
Like I said, we average 90 to 100 clients every fucking time. The least I can do is give these motherfuckers a little bit of urgency to be the first one to call. Do you like money? Do you want to get paid? Do you want to start 2019 off with a bang? One thing about us at VIP Sports, we can show you better than we can fucking tell you. We're tired of all these fake motherfuckers on Instagram with their fake followers, fake views, their offshore tickets, my stolen tickets, guys that don't even live in Las Vegas claiming to be handicappers. Get the fuck out of the way, little dicks. VIP Sports is in full fucking effect. We're on top of the mountain looking down, and there's nothing nobody can fucking do. We put our money where our mouth is every fucking time, and we do it for your benefit. Why? Sports betting is a $1 trillion industry, and we can't stand these fucking bookies. You guys deserve to get your fair share of this $1 trillion industry, and you fucking know you do. Don't miss out on the best promotion that we've ever ran this year. It's the 2019 Start Your Year Off with a fucking bang. $200 to get the game that we're betting 7 figures total on. I'm betting 6 figures. Skip's betting 66,000 himself on the fucking game. Remember, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Show me another podcast that shows you 100,000 in cash. On the behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the Big Skip, let's make sure 2019 is the most prosperous year. Stay motivated. Stay positive. And if you don't have anything good to say, don't fucking say it. Because complainers don't do nothing but get in the fucking way. And those guys that want to get to the top, let's go do it. I'll see you there. Fair enough?
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put a $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock.